Hello people, welcome back to the F1 2012 career mode, and today we're now in the last 5 rounds of the season, and we're back for the Korean Grand Prix at the Yeongam circuit. F1 hasn't been here for 11 years now, not 10 years, but we're racing here in F1 2012 career mode, and we've qualified in 13th, which is better than Japan. But I'm going to do something different today with the strategy. I'm going to do what the AI do. I'm just going to follow them, see what they do. I'm going to go normal fuel strategy, so I can push at the start and then try and manage the fuel from then. So yeah, we got to go from 13th. Button's on pole position actually, I didn't see that. So Button's on pole, Alonso 5th and Hamilton 2nd. So it's all up for grabs here in Korea. If Button wins, that's good, because then it bumps points off Hamilton. But I know Dan McLaren might actually tell Button to let Hamilton through. But anyway guys, let's get it a Grand Prix now and stop yapping about. Wish us luck. From 13th.
Fire her up.
Not very ideally to start, but I did push the car to its limit in qualifying. I have test down, we might have better race pace. So see what happens in the Korean Grand Prix. Front row lockout from McLaren, then it's for 2 Red Bulls. We're in 13th. Ricciardo is 17th on the grid. Here we go.
You qualified higher than we were expecting, so see if you can keep this position in the race.
Thanks, engineer. Here we go. 5 red lights to the 2012 Korean Grand Prix. 5 rounds left in our season, and away we go. Here at the Yeongam circuit in South Korea, and we get a good start with the curse system. It looks like we're going to go. I'll be inside of the 2 Salvers, and maybe Maldonado and Schumacher here. And Alonso's off the track. Alonso's off the circuit. That's a big moment in the World Championship. Alonso's off the track as Button leads the field. We're up to 7th place, so. But Fernando Alonso is off the track and down in last place. So that means that he may be out of contention today. But we're going to send it on the inside of a few cars and hit Webber. We spun it. We've hit Webber and we're going to a half spin. But we do get back going, however. But we're going to be in 8th place. As Hamilton challenging for the lead. Hamilton's got the lead, I think, on Button. Or is Button fighting back? No. Lewis Hamilton leads the Korean Grand Prix. And this isn't good. If he wins this race, our championship hopes may be dashed. So we got to get back ahead of these guys and get back to the leading group as fast as we can. Alonso's going to be coming back as well from where he from his mistake at the start. So we've got to try and get ahead of these cars fast before Alonso gets close and before Hamilton runs off. Because if Hamilton runs off and we don't get a top 5, our championship could be done. If we finish in 2nd, that ain't too bad, because then we gain because then we lose 7 points. So we're going to be 4 behind him going to India. And knowing my pace run India is actually quite good on this game, I might have a chance there to claw back some points on Hamilton and maybe retake the championship lead. Or if Hamilton retires from this one, then as long as we stay ahead of Alonso. Might take us a few laps to get into our groove, but we are showing we do have pace early on, despite the half spin. As Maldonado's actually blowing one of the Red Bulls. Yeah, we did hit the side of Webber, so I think I might have caused him a bit of damage, but I don't think that's him. Hamilton leads. We've already got a car at a pit lane actually. Hang on a minute, who's at the pit lane? It's not Alonso. Yeah, Alonso's gaining for the field. Oh, Vettel! Vettel's gone slow. I didn't see that. That's why I didn't see that. Vettel's actually gone slow, and he's actually lost his front wing or something. Oh no, it isn't that. He actually had to serve the drive-through. I just realised. I mean, stupid me, man. I'm so stupid sometimes. Vettel had to serve a drive-through penalty, so that means we're up to P6 now. And the podium may still be on here because that's Webber ahead, and then is that Webber? No, it's a Lotus. I think that's Raikkonen. And then it's Webber in 3rd, going with the 2 McLarens. But if one of the front guys retire, one of them in the top 3, we may still have a chance of a podium finish here. I do hope it's Hamilton for the championship. Not because I don't like him. I mean, obviously Hamilton is one of my all-time favourites, so I'm not trying to dislike him any means or hate on him. If he retires, then that's really good for the championship, so we can get back some lost points at him, and obviously extend the lead going into the last 4 races of the year. realistically, going to the last 4 rounds, we're going to need something like we realistically need something like a 30-point lead, or maybe a 40-point lead, knowing Hamilton with 2 in a row. But if he wins 3 in a row, then we're in real trouble, because that could be a championship gone. I have to check through the criminal as well, because I'm not sure Singapore was his first win of the season. If it is, then actually that's actually something of a miracle for Hamilton. And he's extending the lead. What's the gap to Maldonado? 1.8. I might actually go for a undercut on these guys ahead. See what we can do with that. Ricciardo is actually doing all right. He's battling with the higher ones outside of points. So fair play, Danny Rick. I think he is anyway. As Maldonado does try and get ahead of the Lotus. I'm pretty sure it's Raikkonen. I'm going to have to find out. I'm pretty sure it's Kimi Raikkonen. We've got 2 laps of fuel on board to use for Rich Mix. Hamilton looks like a long shot now. So I may hope just getting...
Pace is good. Pace is good.
Thanks, NG. I think... Did I say Grosjean? I know it's Maldonado ahead, but was that Grosjean? I saw it say, or was it Raikkonen? I can't remember. My memory's really bad, so that's...
Can't let this guy hold us up much longer. We need you to pass him.
Yeah, I'm just stupid on my memory's really bad. But I'm pretty sure that is maybe... But I'm assuming that's Raikkonen. Oh no, it's Grosjean. Right, my bad, it's Grosjean. Raikkonen's actually behind us. I think he's like battling before 9th, I think. Because he ain't here. So I think he's battling for 9th for Raikkonen there, so maybe he's just there. I don't know. The start has been good and we're in the top 10. At least it's better than the Japan start where we had a spin at the start. I mean, overall Japan, our pace wasn't good on the prime tyre anyway at the start. So for this race, that's the reason why this race I've decided to follow whatever EAI do. So I come in when they do. Personal best.
Coming into the pits within the next 5 laps.
Thanks, Engineer. And Hamilton, 142.2. He is on it. He is Lewis Hamilton. He wants to win this.
Posted the fastest lap of the race.
Thanks, Engineer. We've got DRS on Maldonado here. This is the chance for us to get into 5th place. We're gaining on the Williams ahead of us. Looks like we are going to take P5 in this Grand Prix. And maybe Grosjean? No, we're going to stick behind him for now. I was going to try and dive bomb him, but it looked a bit too far back. And knowing what happened at the start, I didn't want to risk anything. And Button and Webber aren't too far ahead either, so a podium may still be on the cards here. Maybe even 2nd place. But for now, we're going to stick behind Grosjean. And we're going to look for a route pass sometime. I do hope the pit crew don't even think they've got all day, because they need to give us a quick pit stop. Otherwise, we're going to be in the depths of hell. I think Ricciardo also made a mistake, because he's dropped back to 23rd. Oh no, he's lost his front wing, I think. He's done it last. I think he's lost his front wing. So yeah, bad luck for Danny Rick again. But I don't think he was going to get points anyway. Now back to the Indian Grand Prix, which is next after this. If it's wet and dry, then that is perfecto, because I usually thrill in those conditions on this game. I mean in the wet on the new games I'm not too bad, but I mean I've never been a really good wet racer anyway. Yeah, we're sticking with Grosjean here. Well, yeah, best lap at the race so far, 1:43.7. I'm thinking about an undercut, but I'm not really sure about it. Maldonado's still behind us, and we've got, I think, the 2 Saubers behind us. Someone's at the pit lane already. We've got DRS on Grosjean. So we're going to be gaining on him, but I don't think we're far enough to make a lunge. Same matter, we do get close to him, but I didn't want to hit him, so I braked a bit harder. Right, mix 3, I want to try and get ahead of him here. We're going to need to get ahead of Grosjean soon. Otherwise, those 2 ahead are going to set off. So here we go, down the inside on Romain Grosjean. It's an aggressive lunge from us. And Grosjean hangs around the outside, everyone with bang wheels. And going in this next corner, we're ahead of Grosjean despite a bit of contact. We're up to P4 now, but Grosjean's still fighting with us. But he loses out.
Places up on our predicted finish. Come on, keep going.
Thanks, Engineer. We're ahead of Grosjean. up to P4 now. Those two ahead have got a bit of a gap now, Webber and Button. So it'll be a big test for us to get close to them. But let's give it our best shot. Alright, so if Grosjean doesn't overtake us.
Coming to the pit.
Thanks, NG. I'm pretty sure he did lose his front wing because he was going so slow. So that's his chance of points gone, and maybe he's going to just finish dead last. I mean, I don't think he will, because obviously he's got back markers ahead of him. We're 4 seconds behind Webber and Button, battling for P2 in this race. I don't think we'll get there, though, especially as we just went off. And obviously got some grass on the tyres. So I think we're now like 4 seconds behind, yeah, 4.7. Thanks, NG. The team want me to pit at the end of this lap. Which I'm going to do, because I've done some testing that I have, and when the tyres are like really worn in Korea, you lose a lot of time.
The car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Thanks, NG. I'm on mix 2. It's just because I'm trying to conserve fuel for maybe later on in the race. As here comes Romain Grosjean on us. He's going to try and make a move. No, he ain't. I know that we're strong at the brakes in the turn. I think this is 2 or 3. He's not going to have a chance. So, yeah. He might have a chance down here, but there's no DRS down here, so my chance of him overtaking us is probably 0, and it is. He's 6 times behind us. Both Grosjean and Webber ahead. They're 5 seconds ahead now. So it looks like our chance of probably getting close to him is done. Hamilton's got like a 7-second lead at the front. So that proves Hamilton's pushing like mad because he wants the world title. Which obviously missed his second title to go 2008. Stuff like I got a bit distracted by something on the screen. We are losing time, the race to ahead. Thanks, NG. We lost another half a second to him. But if we didn't lose any time, it would have been a 3 times lost to him in that sector. Who's going to pit? Hamilton isn't pitting. Button is. Webber staying out. Right, let's follow Button in. It's going to be prime tyres anyway, so I'm not going to ask. You and me just cut the corner. Yeah, hold Button up at the pit lane. Who else is pitting?
Go
3.3. We needed that. We needed a quick stop, and we did. Get one. Right, let's catch off the Button. I know we're getting some time on him because we held him up a bit in the pit lane, so let's go after him. And looks like we're ahead of all the other guys. Senna's 7th, obviously. Senna hasn't pitted yet, so yeah, that's alright. And obviously, guys, don't get mixed up with Ayrton Senna because obviously, God rest his soul, he ain't here. That's Bruno Senna. He's
The car behind is running on the
nephew.
option tyre. They have the advantage.
Pretty sure it is his nephew, and there's a retirement from this race, and it's Paul di Resta. He just came out of pit lane as well. I think he. What if he ran over something at pit lane? That's what deflated his tyre. That's what could happen.
Is the gap to you in the next car. 3 seconds.
Thanks, NG. We have gained 2 seconds on Button in the pit lane there. Looks like that plan did work of holding him up.
The car behind has a small amount of damage to his front wing. We don't think it's affecting his performance, so keep pushing.
Thanks, NG. I might get some pressure off behind us too, as Hamilton's going to be coming into this lap from McLaren, along with Mark Webber, who's second in the Red Bull. Yeah, back before Singapore, Webber was our biggest title threat, and now he ain't there anymore. And there's now, but my 2 big threats for the title are mainly Hamilton and Alonso. I mean, Alonso is still accounted for it, despite the fact that as it stands, he's 30 plus behind. But still, don't count him out because he could like win the Grand Prix in India and then could be right on us. And we're losing time to Button again. I think Webber actually got a bit held up at the pit lane there, so this is a chance to get P3. Where's Webber? I think he's coming out of pit lane now.
Perez has had the prime tyre fitted. Prime tyres.
Thanks, NG. That's Webber. Let's get after them. I'm not sure if we got the pace, but let's try it. We're a couple of seconds ahead of Grosjean, so looks like the undercut works on Grosjean. And Webber lost a bit of time in the pit box as well. Hamilton didn't lose any time. He's still in the lead. But let's get after Webber and get this podium. We're going to need it. As it stands, we're 10 points behind Hamilton in the World Championship. We can't be losing with a championship lead at this stage of the season. I mean, to be fair, it'll only be 10 points if we lose, but you know me, we need the win. And we're 1.2 behind Webber. I mean, not a win, but we need a podium at least. We got a podium in Monza when we won, and we're close to it in Singapore, but for real this time, we need a podium. Let's go after it. And Webber's tyres are going to be cold as well, so let's take this advantage and go after him. Button seems too far ahead for our liking, so it's got to be Webber's got to be our target. Let's see if we can get him. For a twisty section of the circuit. Usually
We
well
need to
prevail.
pass this guy. You're much faster in sector 1.
That's because he pitted, engineer. Don't you understand that? Of course I'm faster in sector 1 than Webber on this up because he bloody pitted. We're going definitely on this lap, and this is our best lap at the race in my opinion. As we cross the line for our personal best 1:43.2. That is within a second of Hamilton's fastest lap. I don't like comparing myself to Hamilton, knowing he's got a clear winning the lead, and we went a bit wide into turn 1, so that may have compromised us. We braked a bit late into turn 1, and we've got no DRS either, so looks like for now we're going to be sticking behind Webber. Knowing that as well, he's got a lap fresh tyres. But this may be our only shot at getting a podium here in Korea. And if our pace isn't good around the rest of the other tracks, this may be our only chance of a podium in the second half of the season. And obviously with the championship,
Exactly what we need. Push, push.
thanks to NGA, knowing the championship situation, we're going to need it.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
Thanks NGA. Looks like Webber's actually extended the gap to us in this second sector. Yeah, dipping wheels into the grass because I'm pushing like hell. Yeah, Ricciardo's still last, but I think he's not going to stay there for much longer because there's obviously back markers ahead. Yeah, Webber's definitely gained a second on us. Yeah, he's gained 1 second on us during the second sector, and he's gained on Button again.
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
Thanks, NGR. If Button suddenly slows, this may be our chance. Hamilton's just obliterated that lap. 1:42.1. And Webber might have actually... Nah, Webber set at 1:42, I'm guessing. So yeah, Hamilton's just too superior on this career mode at a minute. So with Webber extending his gap on us, our main threat now is maybe just trying to stay ahead of Grosjean. That's probably our target now, is trying to stay ahead of Romain Grosjean. But anyway, let's see what we can do. Yeah, we lost a few more attempts to Webber
You have
there.
a 2-second gap to the car behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
Thanks, NGR. Ah, for God's sake! Keep it clean, and then the car goes and does that. So that's our chance at a podium done, because Webber is now like 4 seconds clear, or 5 seconds clear now, so... Yeah, let's just stay ahead of Grosjean. And just take the 4th place. Take the 12 points. I mean, have we finished P4 early in the season? Hang on. I think we could have. I mean, did we finish P4 early in the season? Actually, no. I mean, we could have finished in Singapore, but obviously then the whole end of the race thing happened. So yeah. Anyone who's watched the Singapore Grand Prix episode, you know what I mean. Webber's 5 seconds clear on us now, so it looks like our main target is staying ahead of Grosjean. And he's right on us. As Hamilton again obliterates the fastest lap. We're at 1:41.8. We're at 3 seconds off him. So if we're going to get a podium, then we need to hope for some reliability mishaps for the top 3. So here comes Grosjean. Yo, I'm going to dive bomb him, so I'm going to get him a slipstream. Yeah, we're just going to send it on him. That's something I'm being really good at on this game. I have all the time being on this game, dive bombing. And again, it just proves there. We did lose more time than Webber, of course. Yeah, 6.7 the gap is now. And my lap times are going down even more. So yeah, I did have a good shot at podium, guys, but unfortunately, it just didn't work. So we're selling for this now. We have 3.5 laps to go in the Korean Grand Prix. That's Grosjean is attacking us. He wants the 12. He wants the extra 2 points for 4th, but he's not going to get it this time. I mean, to be fair, I could have pitted a lap earlier instead. I could have pitted like on lap 5 and gone for like the 2-lap undercut instead. But I fought against that. I thought of the championship and trying to stop Button in the pit lane, so that's why I did that. Really 3 times above in sector 2, despite the fact we did spin on the previous lap. So it just proves how much time we're losing. Hey, this stuff's been appalling again. 1:45.1. We lost like 3 seconds to Webber on that lap. Maybe even 2 seconds. And look at that. We've got the Sauber cars catch on us. Here comes Grosjean again. We block him off, but he's gonna go for he's gonna have another attack. I know he will. Here comes Romain Grosjean. On the outside, no. Stays behind us. Webber hasn't got a pacer button. Yeah, the 2 Sauber cars. That's Kobayashi and Perez. And then Raikkonen's there as well. And there's a Mercedes as well. I don't know where Alonso is, but I know for a fact that he's nowhere near this battle. And Vettel isn't either. Vettel's had a torrid season, in fact. I think you guys seen, but Vettel's like 6th in the championship or 7th. Just shows how much of a torrid season he's having. That looks like a Williams then behind it. That looks like Maldonado behind Raikkonen. Yeah, Webber's too far ahead, of course. Yeah, Hamilton looks like he's going to get another easy win. A hat-trick of wins for Hamilton as he obviously catches on a title battle. It's crazy, I admit. So he scored 16 points and Hamilton scored 61. Not 61 points more than us in the last 3 races. There's a gap's now 10 seconds to Webber. Just shows how much in the last couple of laps, how much time we've lost to Webber. Pushing nonetheless. We actually got a few attempts to Grosjean. So we actually put in a good response to all those bad laps and we actually don't lose as much.
You're dropping around a second a lap to Grosjean.
Yeah, I know. Seeing shut up, engineer. 2 laps to go. Right, we've got 1 lap of fuel to use. I think I might as well just use it because here comes Grosjean again. I'm going to try and block him off. Playing mix 3 so we have best chance of staying ahead.
Fuel is looking okay, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Thanks, engineer. Try and block Grosjean off. And we do. There's Kobayashi ahead of Perez. They're scoring away the 2 Saubers. I think Raikkonen's getting involved in that too. And there's another DNF in this Grand Prix. Who is it for? Let me have a look. Vettel's actually 10th ahead of Alonso. It's for Glock in the Mauritia. Rosberg's actually down last. What happened to him? Wait, Schumacher's 20th. What the hell's happening? Mercedes are falling apart of this race. Since when was Schumacher down in 20th and Rosberg down in dead last? Something must have gone on. Something must happen to Mercedes cars because they were actually in the top 10 at the start of the race. I don't know what's happened since then, but surely something's gone on for Mercedes. And Vettel's going to be selling for 10th here as Alonso can't get anywhere near him. They 1.5 lap to go now. Hamilton is coming around the last few corners to start his final lap in this Grand Prix. That mainly dominant win. And again, where he doesn't get pole position, he comes out on top anyway. I need to keep an eye on fuel as well because we may need to just save some in the last lap to make sure we get over the line in 4th. Otherwise, if we run out of fuel, we might lose position. We nearly spin the car coming out of turn 16, I think that was. Again, another appalling lap as here we go on the final lap. There's a few cars in it, but here we go. I think it's like down to 9th this is. You're down to 9th as that's, yeah, Maldonado. Here comes Grosjean, last attack for him. We'll try and block him off, but I don't think we can for much longer. As here comes Grosjean on the outside, and into 4th place he goes. But no, not the brakes, we can go for it, and we do. We brake later than Grosjean and get back into 4th place. Some racing missing in Korea.
Up to 4th.
Thanks, Engineer. Of course I know that. Fuel's still inoptimal, but I think I'm going to have to play to mix 2 after this because there's another front wing actually. What the hell? There's a front wing gone in the middle of the circuit. Don't tell me that's Webber's front wing. If that's Webber's front wing, we're getting a podium surely. Right, mix 2. We need to conserve fuel. Was that Webber's front wing I went? Or was it Buttons? Oh my god, no, that's Webber. That's Webber. We're going to get a podium in Korea. We're going to get a podium. Webber's lost his front wing. More miss up for Webber. And we've done it. We're going to finish on a podium in Korea. Late drama again. And Mark Webber's lost his front wing as Lewis Hamilton takes the victory in the Korean Grand Prix. And Jenson Button's going to make it McLaren 1-2 in 2nd. But Mark Webber on the last lap has lost his front wing. And he's going to finish down in 9th place. But it's good for us. It's luck for us. Luck on our side as we're going to come around the final couple of corners now to finish in P3. Was going to be 4th, but with Webber's front wing loss, it's going to be P3 and a crucial podium for the championship. And we're going to celebrate that from 13th on the grid to 3rd. Some race that, some race. Some performance from us too. We had to drag every inch of performance out of this car to do it. And Webber loses his front wing at the end. Cost him.
3rd on podium. Well done. Good race.
Thanks, Engineer. Vettel gets a point for Red Bull. Alonso finishes out of the points. And Rosberg was the only driver to finish a lap down in that race, as Schumacher did get back to 16th in the end. But wow. What a race that was. Grosjean coming at us at a rate of knots, then Webber losing his front wing, which basically set it into chaos. With us getting a podium and in the championship, we lose the lead, but we take that. We will. Only 7 points in it, so if we win in India, Hamilton DNFs or finishes 2nd, we take the championship lead. In the constructors, we gain with points on Toro Rosso, 15 points. I don't think we're catching Sauber or Mercedes, so it looks like that's all over. But we'll take this P3, and we're going to India, where no enough good pace, we could retake the championship lead if Hamilton has some misfortune as well. Anyway, let's go. Let's watch the celebrations, and then we're going to go back to the main menu and we're going to call it there. Some race that. And yes, we'll take P3. I mean, I know it isn't obviously the victory or P2 that we crucially needed, but if it's P3 and a crucial 15 points, we have to take it. Like, we're going to take what we get here. And after the disaster in Suzuka and Singapore, we take it. I mean, we'll take it. P3. Our 2nd podium for Toro Rosso. Let's check the clipping. The news. Jensen Finke next year. And they're already taking place to ensure Jensen has a drive for next season. Obviously, me. Already thinking about next year. Obviously, Schumacher. That's why he came out ahead. You mean win? Victory? He can. Yeah, Hamilton can definitely try and do better. And the Toro Rosso team principal, Franz Tost, urges for a repeat from us. XP, we don't go to level 11 yet. We got a contract offer for renewed contract. I'll think about that actually. Looks dry, but I'm going to extend to 50%, see what it looks like. 10th podium of the season. Nice one. And yeah, qualified 13th. Our best sub was 141 super and finished 3rd in the race. What was our data in Suzuka? Yeah. In Suzuka, we obviously had a wet qualifying, hence why we started down in 18th. But yeah, that's something we needed. a big podium to just get us back in the fight. And now, guys, we're going to wrap up here. Next race is the Indian Grand Prix, and if we do well there, we could have a shot of world title. So I'll see you guys at that one. Thanks all for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. If anyone's new here, it's totally free if you're signed in. And turn the notification on so you don't miss out any future videos / streams coming up. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.